Hi Soul Fam, welcome back to this channel. If we haven't met before, my name is Frances, and I'm so excited for this bonus video today. Usually we do tarot card readings every single Monday, looking at the week ahead, but as we are closing out 2023, I felt really called to do a video kind of forecasting 2024 and what we need to be aware of, what Spirit wants us to know, what they want us to do, if anything, what to know around kind of themes in life, and I don't know what else. I'm excited to see, and I'm also excited to see how they guide this. If we're going monthly, which happened last year, I think they gave us like every month kind of like a word. If we're going quarterly, if we're going holistically. So let's go on and connect energy. Be sure to subscribe to this channel if you're not already, so you can get your new tarot card readings every single Monday. And if you get something from this video, go ahead and hit the like button, or if you want to come back to it, you can find it easily if you subscribe, but also if you hit the like button, there is a little area on YouTube where you can go back to your liked videos and you can come back and watch this as 2024 unfolds. So let's go ahead, connect energy, and dive in. Working in the light and the highest for everyone here's greatest good and deepest understanding at this time. Whenever they are watching this video, be that the day it was released, sometime in 2024, understanding that this energy, this guidance always applies. Keeping my energy on, cleansed and protected, and each and every person here's energy as well. Welcoming in my spiritual team. And each and every person here, welcome your spiritual team. We welcome you forward. In the highest light, the highest good, again, the overarching one. Welcome. Thank you for being here. All right. I'm excited. What do we need to know, do, focus on, not focus on? All the things for 2024. So I'm going to start overarching. I feel like they're giving us themes. So, understood. That's actually what they're saying. So themes of 2024 to be aware of at this time, maybe even focusing on a little bit now, getting clear on what you want within these categories and themes. Got it. Okay. 2024 themes to be aware of. This little guy was sneaking out here, so we're going to grab him too. Her too, whatever it is. Grab it too. All right, that wants to go there. So we have single card, 3 cards. So let's see these themes. I'll show you in a sec. Okay. Should we pause and channel? I'll flip them and then I'll channel. I'm going to wait a second because I'm going to forget what's coming through. We don't want to do that. So when I was pulling cards, one of the main things that I was hearing is actually money, 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 money. Now, no one is unaware of what's happening in the world right now, right? Obviously, there's a lot going on with inflation, with, all the things in terms of finances. Let's just call it like the global economy. We're aware of what's happening. Money is tight for a lot of people. A lot of people are getting laid off. A lot of people are struggling to buy basic necessities like groceries or paying the gas bill so you can have heat or whatever it is. There's a lot of tension around this. This isn't saying that this is going to necessarily continue in 2024. However, money is going to be a topic of focus in 2024. Be this, I want more, I don't have enough, which that is a whole separate other story. Maybe we'll do like a meditation or something on abundance, or maybe just like a virtual class or something on abundance and money and energy and all of that. But just be mindful. Like we can pull on that in a minute if we feel called to, and that's what these 3 cards might be as well. But it's this energy of like, I feel like our teams are saying, hey, just so you know, this is hard for me to say, they're like, it's not going anywhere, right? Now we're coming at that with two definitions. Number one, it's not going anywhere, as in like, you're okay, right? Be smart with your money. Don't just like go spend it, whatever, but also you're okay, right? It's not going anywhere. You're safe if you are mindful with it, right? And then number two, the talk of money is also not going anywhere. Now you get to decide how involved in that conversation you want to be or not. That is not for me to say. That is for you to decide for you. So be it you remove yourself from those conversations, you learn a lot about the economy, you learn a lot about attracting abundance, like wherever you feel called. But just knowing that this conversation, this topic is not going anywhere in 2024. So I think it's important that you define your relationship with money, what you believe to be true of abundance, and get very clear and comfortable with that so that as this conversation continues, you're not dragged down into it. You're like, no, this is your reality, but this is my reality. These are my beliefs. This is my focus, etc. So that you can stay really grounded in what feels good and abundant to you. Okay? You can hear how like steadfast they're being in that conversation. It's a very divine masculine energy, which of course money is, but money is also energy, right? Yeah, there's physical money in the world in terms of cash, but the rest of it is literally just numbers on a computer. I know that that's a very simplified description, don't get me wrong, but this is a part of the conversation for yourself of defining your relationship with money and abundance and what that looks like for you. This might be a good time to do that again, because the conversation in 2024 is not going anywhere. Okay, cool. Okay, anything else on abundance money? Nope, good on that. Okay, cool. So now let's look at these cards. First card here, the reason I gave you that little look when I flipped it, I was like, So, death. One of my favorite cards in the tarot deck, transformation, endings, and rebirth. Rebirth. That is your word for 2024. Rebirth. So I don't want you worrying about the endings and what's not working and the challenges. Of course, it's going to need attention, but the focus is on rebirth, the new earth, i.e. all of us that are awakening to, hey, these systems don't work for us. We are not little drones that are being controlled. We have a say in our reality, right? The new earth is emerging now. And you are a part of it because you are here. And you are awake and you are learning and you are wanting to be a participant in your life to create a life of alignment and joy, right? So this year is the year of, let's not even call it rebirth. This is the year of birth, of life, the year of life, of being seen, of being so authentically you, of going after what you want, of truly letting the things, it sounds so cheesy, but like truly letting the things that don't serve you, that don't make you feel alive, letting them die, right? We cannot be afraid to let them die. Think of the caterpillar turning into the butterfly, right? As this picture shows here, this image. Imagine if the caterpillar was like, no, I can't go into that chrysalis. I cannot go into the cocoon because if I do, I'm going to be stuck in there. And it's going to be dark and it's going to be uncomfortable. And oh my God. It would never know what it was like to fly, right? It has to go in, be in that enclosed state, turn inward, not have the noise of the world around it. And then slowly, through a bit of a struggle, and determination and tenacity, break out of that shell so it can fly. To experience life in a complete new way, in a complete new perspective. That's you. Yeah, so this year is really about death, rebirth, and living life. And you defining what you want life to look like, knowing that you can create that. Okay? Cool. So life, right? And you can come up with your own word, whatever that is for you. But that's really what is important here. Now with death. We also have King of Wands energy. So King of Wands energy is slow and steady, intentional action. However, it's also the master. So in this new life, this new earth, you need to be the master. But that doesn't mean you need to rush, right? Do this. Okay. You might end up making mistakes or making decisions that aren't actually aligned. So patience and intention, listening to the intuition, honoring your knowledge, your soul's wisdom, very, very important. You are in charge here. This includes delegation, right? So letting people help you to make things easier, including your spiritual team, prayer, connection, earth energy, whatever it is that you like to connect to, right? Calling in your team of people or beings to help you stay in your mastery, to help you stay in that King of Wands energy of, it's all good, man. Yeah, this feels right. This feels nice. We don't have to rush it though. Let's take our time, right? Because in the time, in the space that you create, that allows universe, spirit, God to come in and help juice everything up and make it even more magical and aligned for you, in alignment with what you define for yourself, with what is life. Yeah. This also goes with what you're letting go. A lot of times people talk about this letting go in a sense of like, just end it. That's not always possible to just like stop something. So King of Wands is saying, sorry about my hair. It's like, I don't mean to be distracting, and now I've called attention to it, so it's probably gonna be more distracting, but human stuff. My hair is really fluffy today, so I'm sorry. But King of Wands is talking about like embracing the process and letting things take the time they need. So if it's January 1st and you're like, oh God, I haven't done anything yet, it's okay. If it's June 5th and you haven't like finished the completion of the death card yet, it's okay. The goal here is the awareness of what needs to die, the process of letting it go, and then being reborn and living. So no rush. Intention is enough. Being on the journey is enough. So maybe a word for King of Wands for this year is patience or intention, or the journey is enough. The journey is the destination, right? The journey is the destination. Yeah, giving yourself the time and space to take things one step at a time. Let universe come in, be a part of your team, delegate some things to spirit and to those around you to help bring about the life that you've defined. Okay? No rush. Now, with that said, we also have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is a very fast card. However, it's way more fun and playful. Right? So it feels like spirit is telling us, hey, while you're being super intentional about letting things go and redefining life and, you know, what you want it to look like and feel like in your awakened state, also have some fun. Knight of Swords is like, go, play, try it out, follow the curiosity. Also notice there's butterflies in this one too. Those little flying things are butterflies. So following the curiosity in order to understand what lights you up, what you want to do more of, what you really thought you would have loved, and maybe you tried it and you're like, that wasn't actually my thing, but I'm glad I know that now, right? A no is just as important as a yes, right? Because that helps you continue on that path. So amidst the intention and the process, the space you're creating between steps is where I want you to play, to have fun, to adventure, to follow the curiosity, to do what lights you up, to notice what doesn't light you up, and be in that very like, almost like youthful naivete, right? It's like, it's fine, like, let's just go for it, right? Now, I do want to preface that, of course, this is within your own little bubble. We don't want to bypass or ignore what's going on a global state. So that is up to you, you know, how involved and mindful you want to be of what's happening around you. I really don't want to just be like, yeah, everything's fine, because I know it's a hard world right now. And within your own personal awareness and reality and bubble in the day-to-day, this can be the energy. Okay, that might be something else for you in 2024, is like finding the balance of like your personal responsibility on a global scale, and also knowing how much you can actually do and when you need to bring that responsibility back into your own life to actually live a life of empowerment and alignment, so you can then feel more inclined to have the strength to do more and ripple effect out. That was not grammatically correct, but have a larger ripple effect, right? So it's a give and take of like, I need to be okay in order to help others. But if I'm too focused on all the negative things, then I am not okay. Now, that doesn't mean we ignore. Again, I'm going to say that again. But finding what works for you, because if we're not okay, we can't do anything, right? So it does have to start with you. And this card, Knight of Swords, is again, maybe the word for this is play or curiosity or adventure, or do what lights me up. Follow the curiosity, right? Pay attention to my soul spark. Yeah, you can choose what words are best. But essentially with these 3 cards in 2024, lots of change. I don't want you to be afraid of the change. I know it's scary, but sometimes the scariest things are the most transformative things that lead us into that next level, which we should be coming into as this new earth is awakening in 2024, continuing rather to awaken in 2024. We also have King of Wands energy again. So we have that slow and steady, the intention and the process, and then Knight of Swords within that process, within the change. Don't forget to play and have fun and adventure. It's kind of like this new opportunity to, like, with all this change, it's like, okay, so now what do I want to do? Like, I got a fresh slate, right? This is amazing. How do I want to do this? How do I want to live, right? So life, that's like the word for 2024, which is really beautiful. Okay, now let's see these additional cards here. 3 more. These came as a group. Okay, 9 of Swords, 2 of Cups, the Moon. All right. One moment. Okay, I was checking, are these about the money? Team said no. What they had to share about money has already been shared, okay, through the channel. These are continued overarching themes. So we have our change and transformation and life, rebirth and life. We have our process, patience, and delegation. And then we have our curiosity, our play, and our fun. Those are first 3. Then here, these 3 came together. So this story here, we have the 9 of Swords. This card is asking you not to worry. Easier said than done, right? It's like, okay, guys, we try, of course, not to worry, but worry is an innate part of being human. However, 9 of Swords is saying, don't make more of what is than what is. Okay? So being very realistic with yourself, being very skilled at identifying the inner critic, at identifying anxious thoughts, at identifying non-serving energies or thoughts that are pulling you out of your peace state, identifying them as intrusive or as a compass, as something that needs to be addressed and healed so that we can move on and up from it. However, as a whole, for this group here, maybe not for everyone on the planet, but for this group here, 9 of Swords says, don't worry. I got you. I got you, right? It's all going to be okay. So in addition to life and living, it's all going to be okay. It might not always feel like that in 2024. We just got to be honest, right? This is what team is giving us. It might not always feel easy, but it's all going to be okay. 9 of Swords. It's all going to be okay. Don't give more power to the worry than it needs to have. Rather use it as information. Okay? We also have 2 of Cups, leaning into relationships. Be this lovers, be this friends, family, coworkers, God, whatever this is for you, in the worry state, when you're afraid or stressed, please let others in. Don't feel I have to do this all on my own. Let other people help you. Let other people be the shoulder you cry on. Let other people hold space for you. We're not supposed to be on our own. We're not supposed to do everything independently. That is not a badge of honor to be isolated, but it's like, oh, good job, you did all this by yourself. It's maybe impressive, and there is pride, and there should be pride in that. But isolation, needing to carry it all on your own, no one can do that. We're not designed to do that. So when you're stressed, worried, afraid, anxious, just down, please lean on the people in your life. And maybe coming into 2024, you want to do like a little examination of your relationships to identify who those people are. And if you don't feel like there are those people in your life, that's when we turn up. Spiritual teams, right? Whatever that means for you. So a feeling of community in 2024, finding your people and really leaning into them and letting them lean on you, right? That song is playing, Lean on Me, that song, yeah? That is the theme song for 2024 in a sense, yeah? So find that community, because the moon says this is all a phase. The hardship that we may feel and experience in 2024, it will pass, because it has to. The moon does not stay in its phase. It continually changes every single day, bringing new energy, getting rid of old energy. So again, if you're ever feeling worried or stressed, remembering like this is just a phase, this is just a season, this too shall pass. And I'm scared because the unknown is scary, right? I don't know what's going to happen. It doesn't feel like I'm okay. I'm scared. But there's also such magic and beauty in the unknown. And when we can surrender to this is just a phase and this too shall pass. And I am evolving, death card. I am evolving in these phases. And by leaning on other people, and by being mindful of what thoughts I allow in, and by going slow and steady and intentionally, and by playing and having fun and giving myself the freedom to live, I move through these phases with ease, learning along the way, growing along the way, up-leveling along the way, until one day I am this bright, shiny full moon, and I get to glisten and shine and be seen for all that I am. And then guess what? The cycle repeats, right? Because we continue moving through these phases. But a big theme here, so I guess part 4, right? We have our transformation and life, patience in the process and intention, delegation, fun, play, adventure, and then this. We're okay, right? When things feel hard, when there are challenges, we lean into community, both earth side and in spirit space. And it's just a phase. And these phases are here to help us grow so we can shine so brightly as our most authentic selves. Yes, there is fear in the unknown. Yes, there is fear in the part that we haven't seen yet. But that's the point of living, is to be in the adventure of life, in the ever-changing nature of life, and show up as our most authentic self, which society has not allowed until now. This is a divine time in history where we have the ability and the freedom to really be who we are. So please accept that for yourself, okay? Cool. So again, one more summary for 2024, our themes, right? We have transformation, letting go, welcoming in, right? Life. We have the process, intention, delegation, staying in your mastery and not rushing it. And in that space of non-rushed energy, we have adventure and play and curiosity. And then finally, we are told when things feel hard, because they likely will, because such is life, don't worry, you're okay. But when you're feeling down, lean into your community and know that this is just a phase here to help you and challenge you to be your most authentic self, coming all the way back to our very first card, to live. Wow. What a beautiful energy for 2024, right? So please come back to this video, maybe once a quarter, right? And just refresh your energy, refresh your mind on these messages. If you would like to share in the comments how this resonated with you, what you're excited about. If you want to share like, hey, this is my most authentic self right now. Ooh, sorry about my dog. We all know Nova by now. She likes to chat during these. But if you want to share in the comments, I would love to hear how this resonated with you. If you have any questions as well, please feel free to leave those in the comments. If you feel called to donate, I will leave my PayPal donation link in the description box below. This helps me to show up with energy for you every week, and then sometimes more, like in these bonus videos. So I will leave that PayPal donation link below in the description box. If you'd like to purchase this tarot card deck, I will also leave the information to do so. It comes with a guidebook and also my Intro to Tarot online course, completely free with the purchase of the deck. If you haven't already, please like this video and subscribe to this channel, or share with a friend who you think would receive from it. I'm sending so much love and light your way. I'm sending you such a joyous end to 2023 and start to 2024, and I look forward to connecting with you in our next video.